And so before a lineup kid tries to end up clipping this one and is like, he didn't use his molly. Listen, I didn't use my molly for two reasons. One, didn't want to cuck my teammates. They were on bomb. At least Omen was. Two, also know that there was one that landed literally right in front of me. We didn't know where the other players were. Didn't want to take the chance of me pulling the molly out. Then I just died from the kid that's literally right in front of me. I only have 70 HP. And then my teammates ended up not clutching it anyway. So then it would have costed it. So yeah, Unidaro, got my eyes on you.
Alright, let's be honest, Dixon. The only reason you didn't clutch that round is because you don't know any lineups. I'm gonna start by showing the lineups on A site. I know 4 different ones. The first 2 is for default plant right here, and the other 2 is right here. Now you might be wondering, why do I have a lineup for this spot right here? Well, it's because you can shoot them from long, but you might also be asking, well, if I plant here, I'm so damn visible for Heaven and CT. Well, I have found the best wall for A site, and you might want to use this every single time, if you don't have a smoker at least. Now, you want to make the bottom triangle be in the middle of the black and gray area, and then you just shoot. Heaven and CT is not gonna be able to see anything. Here is the perspective from the enemies. As you can see, their vision is completely blocked, and the only thing they really can see is down here. Now, don't forget to use your orb on the lineup spot, otherwise this is not gonna work. And one good thing about using the orb on the lineup is because it also provides cover while you plant. So you can first check your corners, and then you just go for the plant inside the orb. The first and best lineup for A site is gonna be right here in A long. You wanna stand right beside this box, and it's gonna give you cover from A long and also from T spawn. Now the only place you really can get killed from is if they go up A sewer. But you're gonna be ready for that, because you're gonna hear it loud and clear. Now for the first lineup, you wanna crouch down. You wanna look at the edge of this roof, and then you're gonna line this edge of the roof up in between the 2 planks right here. So it's gonna be just right here. Just like that. And then you shoot. This one is gonna land perfectly in a default. The second lineup is located in A garden. This one is really good because it gives you cover from A sewer and A long. You might want to have a killjoy turret right here, or cipher traps in the window and T spawn, because there is a small chance you're gonna get flanked, but if you get flanked, the killjoy turret and cipher traps is gonna give you a heads up. So walk up to this white stone, jump up, walk straight, crash into this ledge, look up to the roof and aim in the middle of those 2 missing parts. Now you wanna be slightly to the right side of the middle, and you wanna aim slightly above that part and shoot. This is gonna land in the same place. Now for this plant spot, we're gonna use the same lineups, but we're gonna aim differently obviously, so we can hit the spike. This time you don't need to be crouched, so stand up, aim in this curve right beside the first plank and shoot. Now for A garden, go to the same spot and aim at this gap of the roof and just a little bit to the left of that, like this. Now although there are other lineups like this one or this one, they're not as reliable as the first 2 I gave you, so just stick with those 2 and you'll be fine. This lineup right here from spawn is only to troll, so if you ever want to use that one, only do it in casual, not ranked. Now in B site, there's many places you can shoot your molly from, but only 2 of them is considered lineups. The first spot is obviously in mid courtyard. You can shoot here, or like this. Or if you have control of C, you can use C-Link, even the garage can be used, or even in front of garage. But if you actually want cover from B, then you can either be in this side of the window and shoot your molly like this, Or you can be in the other side of the window and shoot like this. Now, you can get wall banged in B window, so this is the first and safe lineup I'm gonna show you, which is right here. You wanna aim at the top of this mountain and jump and shoot at the same time. This is gonna hit inside the window and bounce down back to mid. Before going to this lineup, make sure A lobby is clear and also C lobby. But if you want even more cover, then you can go to spawn, stand all the way back in the middle and aim at the top of the chimney and shoot. This one is also gonna hit perfectly in mid. Now this lineup right here is only for troll again. I have never personally used this one, but it's really fun if you can pull it off. It's gonna land right here in mid. For a C side there are 3 different lineups, but only one of them is reliable, and I'm gonna show you that one. It's really hard to see, so I'm gonna zoom in with the operator so you can see the little bump, and then you just wanna aim right on that. And it's gonna hit default in C. Moving on to the second lineup, it's really important to clear every corner before you go. And it's located in this corner right here. You wanna aim on this edge right here and just a tad to the left and shoot. This is also gonna land in default in C. The last lineup is very hidden, and you need to go on top of this metal and aim in the middle of those 2 lamps, just like this, and shoot. And this is also gonna land in C default. I also have one troll lineup for C site, which is gonna be on this black dividing line in A link. Jump and shoot, and it's gonna hit C default. Just like that. Only use the lineups a couple times, so you don't become predictable. And if you wanna learn how to play post plant, you can just go and watch Dixon, he's really good playing post plant. But if you wanna learn how to clutch with lineups, then good luck. You guys got me past 1.5k subs in no time. I wanna thank you guys a lot for your support. I'm gonna make a lineup guide next week on the map you guys suggest the most. But until then, stay toxic.